I swear these writers don't get no smarter sometimes. I like the direction that they're going in, but at the same time, what's fucking this storyline up is Franco. Franco is not needed for this storyline. I feel like it was a horrible decision to put him into this because I feel like it's another ploy of the writers to make Franco a central character. It's never gonna happen. They feel like the only way to make Franco important is by keeping him in Jason's orbit. So once this whole storyline's over, what are you gonna do with Franco after that? Because you can't keep putting him in every storyline that revolves around Jason. You can't keep doing that. It's like you're shoving him down the fan's throat, and that's not the smartest thing to do. I, for one, everybody keeps saying, "Oh, Franco is he's the key to this entire storyline." He's useless in this storyline. He's sitting on information, and the only people he's telling about this is Elizabeth and Scott. Why are you not telling anybody that Jason has a twin? And he's sitting there telling Elizabeth, "Oh, we have to keep quiet about this until um they figure this situation out." Dummy. You have the key to them figuring this whole thing out, stupid. You know that they're twins. That will answer a lot of questions for them, dum dum. You know that Andre was involved in all of this. Yet you're keeping that quiet too, stupid. So how are they gonna figure anything out when they don't have the information that you have? Maybe if you told them this information, it would help them get a better understanding of what the hell is going on. They don't know what's going on because they don't know who's behind it. How are they supposed to figure that out? Their only lead is Dr. Klein. That's the only person that they have right now. You're sitting on big information, and Elizabeth dumbass is going with this whole thing talking about, oh, okay, well, we'll keep quiet about it. Elizabeth, you dumbass. She said it herself that she's kept so many secrets from Jason over the years, and it all blew up in her face every time. So why do you think it's smart to listen to Franco now and keep yet another major secret like nobody's gonna get upset with you again? They will, stupid. This is why I don't like Elizabeth. Sometimes I be trying to get on her side, but then again, it's like it's a lost cause because she's always gonna do something dumb. And this is yet another dumbass decision on her part. I can understand Scott keeping quiet. I get Scott keeping quiet because Scott don't have no loyalty to none of these other people. The Quartermains, BM, Jason, Sam. He doesn't have any loyalty to these people, so I can understand him shutting up about it. Elizabeth, come on now. You've known these people for 20 years, and you are pretty much cool with a lot of these people. You're definitely cool with Monica and all them, but yet you're not telling nobody shit. You're really willing to keep quiet for Franco. Really. I hope like hell when everything comes out and this bitch knew about it and they find out, she gets shunned again. I hope so. And this time they need to make it permanent because this is ridiculous. Like, this is why I didn't want Franco to be a part of this because I told people he's not going to tell anybody about what's going on. He's talking about wait till they figure it out. How the hell are they supposed to? Klein is the only way they're going to figure it out. He's the only lead they got in this whole thing. You are sitting on hot ass information and you're just going to sit on it and be quiet. And you wonder why people don't like your ass. This is why. Franco, like seriously, this is the number one reason why nobody likes Franco. Number one, you're a freak, a deranged freak at that. I don't care if they did say it's a brain tumor. I don't believe that shit. You were born a freak. You're a weirdo, and you prove it every time. Even hell, both the Jasons know it. Both the Jasons don't like your ass, and when the real Jason saw you, he knocked you on your ass, and you deserve that ass whooping. It's a long time coming, trust me. That ass whooping is some years in the making. He should have did it worse. Trust me. That little cut on your lip ain't nothing. Cause you lucky I wasn't on set that day. Let me tell you something. I like Roger Howarth. I really do. I like Roger Howarth, but like I say, you got stuck with a shitty character. I'm gonna tell you that right now. A very shitty character. And the person I blame for that is Ron Carlivati because he took a character that was never meant to be full time on this show, and you took him and you turned him into this character that was never supposed to happen. James Franco character of Franco is supposed to be this deranged freak who is obsessed with Jason, and he was supposed to be killed off and let that be that. You turned this character into a cartoon that never was supposed to happen. So thank you, Ron Carlivati. And it don't help that Shelly and Gene even they maximize the cartoonish of Franco by keeping it going even worse. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's come on. If you were creative, you could have came up with a way to have Jason and both Jasons find out that they're twin brothers without involving Franco in this storyline. If you're that creative, you could have figured that out. It's not that hard. Like, seriously. I'm not a professional writer, but I had a few ideas of how to do it without Franco being involved. And it's like, come on, they were plausible explanations. Um, Sonny again proves why he's a jackass. Like the way he walked up on Ava and stuff, demanding to know what she knew about Jason, and she told him what she knew. And he tried to make it seem like Ava was involved in this somehow. Sonny, shut the hell up. Just shut up. Sonny, every time I try to get back on, Sonny try to get back on my good side, he says or does something dumb as shit to get back on my bad side. And this was another one. Always accusing somebody of something without the facts. He never even thinks about it. I mean, I can understand why he would be suspicious of Ava, but at the end of the day, Ava didn't have to tell you any information. She didn't have to tell you shit. She didn't have to tell you a damn thing. But yet she came to your house, gave you the note, she told you everything she knew. She was very forthcoming. She didn't have to, but she did, and you still act a fool. Still act a fool. I get it. You don't like Ava, okay, but shut the hell up about it already. Shit, Monica don't like you, but every time she see you, she holds her peace most of the time. She don't say shit. You know what I'm saying? So why do you always have to pop off every time you see Ava? Monica don't pop off at your dumbass every time she see you. Normally she keeps the peace, and she really don't like your ass. Like seriously. And then he's sitting there judging um Griffin for leaving the priesthood, talking about, oh, you're leaving the priesthood for Ava. First of all, Ava did not force that man to quit being a priest. She didn't force him. It was a conscious decision that he made all on his own. She did not blackmail him into doing it. She didn't force him into doing it. He made the decision to do it. So, Sonny, for the last time, shut the hell up, please, and go find something to do or somebody to shoot or another hooker to bang or another divorce attorney to have sex with and compromise their career for you. Why don't you go do something like that and shut up? So anyway, I knew Diane was gonna believe that SB Jason was the real Jason. I knew she would. Shit, she represented him for years, so I know she. If anybody would really know, it's gonna be either her or Sonny. And I knew since Sonny believed it, Carly believed it. I knew Diane would, because it's like it makes sense to me that he would be the real Jason. Like I said, you really think they're gonna bring Steve Burton back to play a fake Jason or a twin brother? No, hell no. This is a character that he played for 20 years. They would be downright foolish to make Billy Miller the real Jason. He's only played the character for 2 years. He only played the character for a couple of years. Why let him continue playing that character against the person who's been playing it for 20 years? I'm just saying. Um, let him be Drew. Let Billy Miller be Drew at this point because a lot about him is so different from Jason. Like I said, he dresses in a suit, he smiles more, he runs a media company. That shit, he's everything Jason's not and probably never would be. Like you're just everything he's not. So it's like, what's the point of you being Jason? Um, if those bars wasn't between Jason, SB Jason, and Dr. Klein, SB Jason would have whooped his ass because I could tell that's what he wanted to do. But according to Dr. Klein, he doesn't know who's the boss. He said whoever it is, he doesn't know because they just talked on the phone. He doesn't know the person's name. He don't know what they look like. He don't know shit. I said, okay, well that narrows it down. um, I think if it was Valentine, I think he would know because he spoke to Valentine quite a few times. So I'm pretty sure if it was Valentine, he would know his voice. So he would know that Valentine was the boss. So I don't think Valentine is the boss, but it's somebody. I keep thinking Victor, but the only way it can be Victor is if Theo comes back to the show. And I don't believe he is because he's playing Andre Demira on days. So I don't know if that would work. I mean, unless GH talks to days and can get him over for a few episodes. Who knows? But yeah, something fishy is definitely going on. I'm curious as to who's behind all of this. I think deep down Sam knows that SB is the real Jason. Deep down. I think she just don't want to say it because Billy Miller Jason, he just keep on pushing the fact that he's Jason, he's her husband. And every time he keeps saying I'm your husband, she keeps widening, her eyes keep popping out of her head. Like she don't believe him. Like the more he talks, it's like the more she don't believe him. It's just like the more he talks, the more he's digging a hole for himself. I don't think she believe him. I don't think she does. It's something about her facial expressions and the way she's acting that tells me she don't believe him. She never. But the funny thing is, every time he keeps saying "you believe me," right? She never answers the question. She never fully really answered the question. And Alexis was asking her the same thing. Like, do you like believe that is Jason? Like, what if he really is Jason? How would that affect your marriage? Um, it was just crazy. I was like, damn. I don't think she believed him. Honestly, I don't think so. Um, so yeah, it's like it's just a lot of crazy shit. You know, Scott was surprised when he saw him. Um, Curtis is now investigating Franco on behest of BM Jason. Um, he went in there and he actually found the death certificate for Andrew Moore. So I think if anybody can help get to the bottom of this, it might be Curtis. You know, but at the end of the day, if he's investigating Franco, there's two options here. Curtis investigates Franco, he gets the proof. Sonny grabs Dr. Klein since he's being arraigned right now. Sonny can have his men grab him. If he gets bail, he can have his guys grab him and they can just press Dr. Klein for more answers. Torture him, do whatever the fuck they gotta do. Because somebody gonna give up some answers. My perfect story would be that Sonny and Curtis just team up. They bring Franco and Dr. Klein in the room, tie their monkey asses up, and blowtorch their hair or something to make them talk. Because both of them bitches know something. Franco's sitting on hot information that he don't want to tell, and Dr. Klein obviously is keeping something hidden because I know he know more than what he's saying with his lying ass. And now here go Elizabeth going to the jail cell to go see SB Jason. I knew it. I said, here go Elizabeth, thotting around. The little thotty that never sleeps. Here she go. She hoping that SB turned out to be real Jason so that way she can have a shot at him. And that's probably why Franco don't want to tell nobody nothing because he afraid. He afraid that he gonna lose Elizabeth to either one of these Jasons. Because we already know Elizabeth is hung up on both of them. Don't matter which one is Drew. Don't matter which one is Jason. She a bone either one of them. Thought. Um, Monica, I can understand why Monica wouldn't believe it at first because she doesn't want to lose that closeness that she built with BM Jason because she feels like this is the closest they've ever been. You know, it's been a long time since her and Jason been so close, and she's afraid that if SB Jason turned out to be the real Jason, she's gonna lose that relationship because she know how SB Jason was. He was distant towards her. He barely came around for Thanksgiving, barely came around just every day. You know, she's afraid of that going back to the old ways. You know what I'm saying? That's what she's clinging to what she has now. And she likes the situation that they have. Um so yeah, it was interesting. Pretty interesting. But hopefully we get some answers. But it was a pretty decent episode today. Not too bad. And I guess Alexis is about to get some bad information on Julian, I suppose. But whatever. Um I like the direction that they're going in with Ava and Dr. Monroe. I like it. They're on date number two. They're talking, they're dating. I like the direction. You know, hopefully it continues this way and they could up the ante a little bit because I'm intrigued by this relationship because they're polar opposites. So I want to see where this thing can go. Hopefully it's good. But anyway, this episode was pretty decent. It wasn't too bad.